So this is the last day of our vacation, and the pressure was on me as the tour guide. I was the one that had to pick the places to go, and the pressure was on because we had not seen turtles yet. And this year, 2015, some of the normal beaches that I would go to, Mahi, Francis, was having some stinging plankton / jellies, and so I had to come up with an alternate solution to that. So we headed to Waterlemon Bay and took the Leinster Bay Trail to get there. And it is, let's see, roughly about a mile, I would say, maybe 8/10 of a mile to get to the Waterlemon Bay itself. It's a flat trail. The water is just stunningly blue when you look out from along the trail. And another nice part about the trail is it is almost entirely flat. So if you've got nice views on the way out and it's flat, and as long as you don't pack a lot of gear, it's not too bad to get out to. Waterlemon Bay itself, there's a couple other places you could snorkel on the way out. There's another snorkel that is referred to as the 3-buoy snorkel. There's some boats that moor off of there that you could snorkel at. I've never done it. I want to go back and try that one. We were snorkeling, or planning on snorkeling at Waterlemon Bay, which is more of a grassy, sandy beach where you can see turtles and hopefully see turtles and stingrays. So as I mentioned, while they went snorkeling to see some turtles, I continued on past the Waterlemon Bay, and you'll get to a junction that's really obvious to the Johnny Horn Trail. And at that junction you can turn left, and it'll take you out to the Waterlemon Key, and then you can snorkel from there out, or you can go right, and it will take you up the Johnny Horn Trail. It's not too much of a elevation gain to get up there, but there is some incline. This year was particularly dry. I don't know if it was considered a drought or not, but they had not gotten a lot of rain on St. John, so you can see a lot of the vegetation is quite brown. The first ruin is the guardhouse. It had good views. You could see Mary Point out in the distance, out across the Leinster Bay, and I believe you could kind of see down in Waterlemon. And you can kind of see some of the structure. It was pretty cool to check out. But really, the better of the two ruins as far as views and I guess just enjoyment walking around is really the next one up the hill, the Murphy Great House. Now on the way you can see Threadneedle Point and over in the distance the British Virgin Islands. And then you can start climbing up the stairs to the Murphy Great House. It's nice because this ruin is a lot of it's built right on the earth, and so you didn't feel like things were going to crumble underneath you. And it just had beautiful views looking out. definitely, I think people will be jealous when they see my video. I was the only one. I offered other people to go, but they wanted to see turtles. So I was the only one that got to take this little extra hike up there, and I'm thankful that I did. There is a picnic table up there that has a nice view overlooking Waterlemon Key. You can sit up there and just be amazed at the colors of the little island there, the key, and Waterlemon Bay. You can see that. The sailboats out there. You could just sit up there for quite a while and enjoy the day. There's a nice breeze up there. Take a selfie picture if you're into that. Of course, you have to if you got kids. But overall, it was a great hike. I definitely would recommend it. If we get back to Waterlemon Key, I will probably take the rest of the family up there just so they can do it. The hike up, probably including time stopping at the guardhouse and kind of wandering around, and then probably even back down, is probably 20 to 30 minutes. Of course, you've hiked in 8/10 of a mile just to get there, so add on time to that. But for me, it was worth it. One thing I will say is you will get a little sweaty. It is hot, so just remember to bring some water when you're up there. Of course, the great thing is that after you get all sweaty, you can just get refreshed by jumping in the water. So we swam from Waterlemon Bay, and we swam out toward where you kind of enter to get into the area of Waterlemon Key if you walk the shoreline. And then from there we continued on snorkeling just along the shore there out toward Leinster Point. And it was real pretty. I think I'd read some reviews on TripAdvisor that said it was a nice area. It was just something different. I think Waterlemon Key is a nice snorkel as well. I was just trying to do some things that I hadn't done in the past, and so we wanted to check that out. It was a long swim all the way from Waterlemon Bay to out to Leinster Point, and then swimming back. So that we didn't have to necessarily do it that way. It just ended up that way as we kept going. That is Waterlemon Key out there. Saw a lot of different fish. I think I don't know, I think it was the cowfish that changed colors. That was pretty amazing. It was I saw it with my eyes, but I almost didn't believe it. Because until I got back and watched the video, I'm like, yeah, you can really see how it changes. We saw some other fish. The French grunts along some of the coral there were just pretty amazing. You just looked at it and then you're like, you almost saw it like the coral itself was moving. We kind of headed back toward the tip of Waterlemon Key, and saw some real nice stoplight parrotfish along the way that just seemed to want to pose for me. I got them on video. And we were getting pretty tired by the time we got back to the Waterlemon Key. You can tell the water's a little shallower here by the key itself. Then you just went back towards shore. It gets deeper. You can kind of explore down below. Sometimes there's some starfish there. I don't think we saw any this trip, but we've seen them in the past. That could be we just had to go out and explore the key a little bit more, but as I said, we were just trying to do some different things. So, all around a great snorkel. Happy that everybody got to see some turtles. That was a big thing on the list for that day, so happy that we could show them a good time. After we stopped at Waterlemon Bay, then we continued on hike back to get in the jeeps. I think we went back and changed clothes, and then it was on to Aqua Bistro for some lunch. And lunch consisted of a Mahi sandwich that was slightly blackened. The Mahi was slightly blackened. It was quite tasty. And a couple drinks. And it was a good time, good day, good last day. I think everybody had fun. So, anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.